Hey guys, it's Elizabeth from ElizabethPfeiffer.com, and today we're popping in to talk a little bit about psychic threads and empowerment. So here at ElizabethPfeiffer.com, we do things a little differently, and I wanted to come in and explain that because I think a lot of people are jumping in on our live threads here looking for answers that ordinarily you would get through other healers or psychics that we don't give. And the reason being for it is when you come in on a live thread with us, we're constantly handing you your power back to you every single time. It is not our practice to take empowerment from you, to take your awareness, or to create misalignments. So what do I mean by that? So when you ask questions about psychic questions about a topic that you want to know more about, there's been a lot of people who've asked, well, am I supposed to be doing this? What am I supposed to be doing? Am I supposed to relocate? Am I supposed to do this project? Am I supposed to work with this person? Am I supposed to be in relationship with this other person? All of these questions you already know, first off, okay? Secondly, when you step outside of yourself and ask someone else for that opinion, what am I supposed to do? You're in essence giving them your power, right? You're asking them that you're giving away your power because you're making that other person's opinion or psychic hit or reading more important than your own internal inner alignment and awareness. So it's very, very simple to tune in and get your own answers. And we teach that here at ElizabethPfeiffer.com. And if you have gone through our 5-day abundance shift, you'll know when things are in alignment for you and when they're not. So really quickly in review, if it feels good to you, it's in alignment. If it feels awkward or off, or you have questions about it, or it doesn't feel good, it's not in alignment. And so when you are tuned in and you're creating that alignment for you, for yourself, you're empowered, you're in alignment, you're actively connecting, you're going inward instead of outward. When you turn your energy outward and you look for the answers externally, we talk a lot about this in all our videos, then you're giving away your power. And when you do that, then you come into all of the vibrations, you attract all the vibrations of how things aren't working out for you. Or she said it was supposed to be this way and it didn't work out for me. And then when you ask your guides or your spirits or your angels or whoever it is, in my experience, they won't give me those answers either for the same reason, right? But part of that is that you're the creator of your own reality. You are creating every single moment with every thought, every feeling, and belief. And Spirit is not here to dictate your life to you, to tell you what you should be doing and how you're supposed to be doing it. They're waiting for you to make the decision. They're like standing around, like if you can imagine, like a whole bunch of people standing around with their arms folded over going, well, what's she going to choose, right? It's about making that choice, and making aligned in choices feels good. And you can tap into your own intuition to see how it feels when you are faced with a choice and making that choice. And your guides and your angels and whatever team that is that you work with are waiting there for you to make the decision. So if you're supposed to be, right, doing something or anything, then make the choice. Okay? Make the decision. You're either going to do it or you're not, right? If it feels good, do it. If it doesn't feel good, don't do it. But when you do decide to do it, when you put that into motion, okay, then the universe will conspire to bring everything to you. Your intuition will align to bring that to you. And what I remember is what they're showing me is alignment is like on this side, right? Here, look a little more. Alignment is on this. And when you make aligned choices, that follows your intuition. And when you make that, then the fear on this side that is all ego falls away. But when you're faced with a decision and you make it from a place of ego, okay, then this piece, your intuition falls away. So whenever you're making a decision of what it is that you think that you're supposed to do, we're inviting you to feel into it, to feel into the alignment of it, and make a choice, okay? Because making a choice is empowerment. It is saying, I am making this choice. I'm not handing that choice over to somebody else, whether it's spirit, person, psychic, whoever, healer, doesn't matter. I'm going to make the choice. I'm going to put it into motion, and the universe will conspire to make that happen for you. So just to give you that lowdown, everything we do here is about empowerment and about alignment. All the time. You are a powerful creator, and this is the time to start creating. Start taking control of your shift. Start being the creator of what it is that you want to create, and be empowered in doing it. So just a little food for thought for today. Hey guys, it's Elizabeth again. So as I was driving down the road after we left the first video down below about empowerment, Abraham came in and asked me to hop back on and explain a little bit more about choices and making those choices. So the idea around choice is, it's so funny, looks like I'm wearing shiny lipstick. So the idea around choices is making choices from the contrast. So when you make choices, right, that maybe don't work out for you, it's the contrast of the choice, which is the experience, that gives you the opportunity of knowing what it is that you want to do. It gives you that clarity. It gives you that direction. It's choosing from the contrast. So in some way, it is the experience of choosing and then coming up with the contrast of that choice, which actually gives you the lesson of what it is that you do want and that you don't want. And they call this conscious creating, right? You're creating consciously. So you're putting your choices out there. And the other thing they're telling me is that if you keep making choices and choosing things, choosing something or not choosing something because of fear. Okay, so that's what it is. So it's not choosing something because you're afraid. And so it is the fear that actually helps you co-create or create consciously the contrast, right? So when you create, right, you make a choice, even though it might be a little scary, you then are in the contrast of choosing. I hope this makes sense. It's kind of like they're in language. So it's the contrast of that experience. So if you don't choose things that are a little scary, then what is the experience? You're always choosing the right thing all the time. There's no experience, right? So when you are able to choose from a place of contrast, then you have more clarity and direction of what it is that you do want and what it is that you don't want, what it is that you like and want more of, and what it is that you don't want and don't want more of. And by choosing in that contrast, you learn what it is that you want and what you don't want. And so the next time you make that choice, you have that information based on your original experience of that choice on what it is that you want to create, what it is you want to choose, what choice it is that you want to make. Wow, I'm going to have to review this one myself. I just kind of all flew in. I have no idea what I said. So they're telling me it's all about, co-creating, with the universe, with the divine, but first making that conscious choice of establishing what it is, that contrast, what it is that you do want and what it is that you don't want. And when you're really clear on what it is that you do want, then you will find that the universe will just keep sending you more and more and more of what it is that you do want versus what it is that you don't want. I hope that was clear, a little bit more on making choices, aligned choices, and co-creating in the contrast. Okay? Talk to you soon. Take care.